So it's been about a month since I actually showed you the weird issue that I was having with my tires with PSI. But let me show you, it's basically back to what it was. It didn't change or anything like that. It never got fixed. So let me show you. Like, it is at 40 and 38. So basically 2 PSI off, and it does not matter. The rest of the tires could be at 41 and that one tire goes to 39. I'll show you a picture here. One time it was at 42 and they were at 40. One time it was at 43 and that other one was at 41. So I just think that's kind of weird. But since the pressure was getting a little lower, it got a little cooler, I actually was on my way to work, but I was like, hey, I need to actually just go ahead and fill it up. So I'm gonna pump them all the way up, and maybe give it a few days and it'll actually go back there. It's just a mystery. It's this tire right here. I don't see any issues with it. I stopped, if you see here, I mean, it still has decent tread wear. There's not really any kind of uneven wearing. And even when I ask Discount Tire, when I asked them about it too, they're like, yeah, there's no issue with it. So they checked it out. So I don't really know what's going on there, but we're gonna go ahead and fill this up and get some more air in the tires. I'm gonna probably put it all at about 45 maybe. I like to do between 42 and 45. When it cools off, I'll go ahead and do that again. And then I'm gonna see if I go ahead and put it up to 45, because I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna see if that actually does anything. But yeah, I'm just testing things out here. It's kind of interesting. So we'll go ahead and fill these up now, and then I'll show you whenever we're done. One of the things I love about Costco here is you just set this to whatever you want. So I want it 45. And then you just plug this in to the tire. Makes things pretty easy, and then it just does it automatically. That's pretty cool. See, going up here, 42, then it'll beep when it's at the amount. I wasn't really that far off on this tire. Let's see how it does on the next one. This one will kind of let some air out a little bit. This one I'm curious about. So that's saying it is at 38. Now it's going to get up to 45. So it was lower even according to Costco. Now it's up to 45. And now I do the other side here. Thing you do have to do, that one was saying 39. So thing you do have to do is you do have to make sure that this doesn't go back to the default, because eventually it'll go back to 32 without a warning. Let's see what this one was at. Saying that one was at 41. Kind of interesting. Oh, it put too much in, so it's gonna let it out. That's kind of cool. So it actually had put too much in there. So it looks like we're good to go. All right, and then it'll eventually go back. You don't have to adjust that. I think that's fun. So let me just get all our caps back on. I like to do the caps afterwards because that way the default doesn't return too quickly. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, they are all saying 45. Well, that one says 46. So that was the one that they put a little bit too much air in. So I'm gonna see if that settles down. If not, I'll let a little bit of air out. So anyways, I don't know if I'll ever solve the mystery of what is going on with this one tire. And it was that way whenever it was parked somewhere else. But anyways, I just think that's kind of interesting that, yeah, it's just 2 PSI off. So it doesn't automatically get that way. Usually it takes a few days. This time it actually took a little bit longer. I just keep airing it up. But these tires almost have like 40,000 miles on them. They're right about 39,000 miles, and they're doing pretty well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I just thought I'd update you, and I'll see you on the next video.